Alright, what's going on guys, and welcome back to Monster Tamer News, the segment on this channel where we go over the last week's developments in the monster taming genre. Now, this week we've got the release date for Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma, and a new trailer to coincide with it. Cassette Beast is now out on mobile. The Palworld devs released a roadmap that outlines the future of the game. We got the reveal of the Switch 2 and more. So as per the usual, sit back, relax, subscribe for more monster taming content, and let's dive in. Okay, so first of all, as mentioned in the video we put out last week, Cassette Beast is now out on mobile devices, which include Android and iOS. That being said, there was issues with the Android version, causing it to be taken down from the Play Store. However, it is now up again and available for download. The game already has over 10,000 downloads as of the time I'm putting this video together, and hopefully more to come. We got the release date and a new trailer for the upcoming title, Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma, which is, from what I understand, supposed to be a more combat-oriented title in comparison to previous Rune Factory games. The game has been confirmed to be coming out on May 30th for Nintendo Switch and should be something that longtime Rune Factory fans and newcomers can enjoy. As I'm sure a lot of you already know, the Nintendo Switch 2 has been confirmed, which is going to be a new console and not just a pro version of the Switch, if you will. What I mean by this is that in the same way the PS4 and PS5 are completely different consoles, the Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 are also different consoles. Nintendo Switch 2 games will exist that cannot be played on Nintendo Switch, but from what I understand, it is supposed to be backwards compatible, so you'll be able to play Switch 1 games on the Switch 2. I'm looking forward to seeing what monster taming games come out for the Switch 2 specifically, and if Switch 1 games will receive a performance boost whilst being played on the Switch 2. I'm not sure if that's going to require some sort of patch or an entirely new release though. Now, speaking of which, we also got a brand new trailer for Synth Beasts, which we did cover quite some time ago on the channel. However, it's apparently receiving quite the overhaul and will be coming out on all major platforms, including Switch 2, which is quite interesting in and of itself. It has 2025 as its slated release window, so we will have to wait and see when exactly in 2025 we can expect it. We got a brand new roadmap, or at least list of features that are still in the works for the full version of Palworld that's supposed to be releasing sometime this year. In it, we can see some new features like co-op crossplay, world transfers for monsters, more pals, the Terraria crossover, the final chapter, and more. I'm genuinely curious to see whether they decide to keep expanding Palworld indefinitely, or if once the game is fully complete, they continue to maintain it and push out bug fixes whilst perhaps working on a new Palworld sequel, spin-off, or entirely new IP. Only time will tell, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel to stay up to date. Okay, next up we have the rapid fire news for the updates that don't require a lengthy explanation. First of all, the Red King update for Monster Crown has been released for Xbox and PlayStation platforms. Beastie Ball received its first update of the year with some story changes and quality of life. We got a new monster showcase for Aethermancer, a new Nexomon for Nexomon 3, and finally, last but not least, confirmation that a demo is coming soon for Tupi, a game that you might remember from last year's Monster Taming Direct. And there you go guys, another week comes to a close. Definitely interested to see what kind of games come out for the Switch 2, and I'm very happy to see that Cassette Beast is now out on mobile. We got a lot to look forward to, so for the 10th time, make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. We're getting closer and closer to 100k, I can't believe how far the channel has come. You can also check out my Twitter, Discord, Patreon, second channel, all that fun stuff linked below, and special thanks to our supporters, especially Candy Morency, Wrathful Beast, Nemo, TragSoft, and Coromon, and I'll see you next time. Peace.